Hi everybody, it's me again, Charles Norm from Sports Solutions LLC. We are the creators of the AthleticSOS website. If you're trying to get an athletic scholarship, we let you use our software for free to find all of your options and opportunities. And like I said, it's at no cost, and as always in these videos down below, you will see a code and instructions for how to use the code so you can use our software at no cost. What I'm going to do in this one is I'm going to make a prediction, and I want you guys to hold me to this, and I'm going to say this prediction is going to happen, it's going to play out over the next 5 years. And that prediction is that your social media following will be just as important as your athletic ability when it comes to getting an athletic scholarship. And no one's going to say this out loud. It's going to happen very, very slowly. You won't even know it's happening for the most part. But the basis of how many people are following you and how much they are following you, how much they're engaged with you, is going to be hugely important. Now, one of the things I told you guys before was that was how important it was to have a social media following, in the sense of we want you to start creating a world where people are following you so that you can use them when you go to, not use them, but when you go to college, they will follow along with you. And then when you leave college, you can move forward. We wanted you to brand yourself, basically. And the interesting thing about this is when we first started AthleticSOS, our #1 rule was stay off of social media. And now we're doing a full 180 on this thing and saying, no, go the other way. You want to have a social media program. And here's why. The colleges use sports as a way to attract new people to come to their school, right? So they're trying to get kids to come to their school. And what kids want when they go to college is they want to be proud of their school. And they want to be able to come in and say, oh, we go here, and the sports program is one of the best ways to do exactly that. So for the college, the athletic program is a way to set themselves apart. If they can beat the other schools in their conference and some of the schools outside their conference, people will want to go to your school instead of the other schools, and those other people that aren't the athletes, because you guys got the athletic scholarships, those other kids will pay to go to the college. So don't let anyone fool you into thinking that the college is just giving you these scholarships, giving you this money to come to their school and to play as a sort of as a favor, some sort of benevolent type of situation. They're doing it because it makes them stand out and it brings other athletes in. And so what's even bigger than that, if the athletes that they bring in and they give these scholarships to already have a social media following. Social media is going to be it from moving forward. That NIL situation, and I'll talk about that a little bit more later on, but let's start with just you. Now, we've told you before, you need to brand yourself. And even, I don't care if you're junior high, you're high school, you need to start branding yourself. And you don't brand yourself, you want to brand yourself the AthleticSOS way. You can do it any way you want. And so it's not just about you. It's about what can you do for others? Who can you help? What are some examples of a great way to start your social media world and branding yourself? What can you do in your own community, just your local community, and not just you by yourself, maybe get some of your teammates to do it with you. Where can you go out and help? Are there some youth programs you guys can do at your high school? Talk to your coaches, talk to your athletic director. Do some things where you, especially if you're the star of the team, if you're at the level where you can play at the collegiate level, at high school, that you're going to get a chance to play at the collegiate level, then you're the star in your community already. So you're going to bring some attention to your high school. You're going to bring some attention to college coaches to let them know that you are giving back to your community. And there's a bunch of different ways to do this. You guys can just do something as simple. If you're not really a social person, you can do something just as simple as going out to the park. Like I'm out this morning at the park. You can come out and film your workouts. How do you work out? How do you stay in shape when you're not in season? What about when you are in season? You can talk about your nutrition setup and things you should be doing anyway. Your weight training program you can talk about. And then the other things you can do is, along with your school, maybe you guys set up and do some things for the junior high school kids that are in the area that may be coming to your school later, and you're letting them know about your high school program, and you're getting them in the world of thinking, hey, I want to go here. These guys are cool. They give back. Your parents, everybody kind of gets that feeling. So talk with your coaches and talk about some of the things you guys can do for the neighborhood. You've got senior citizen opportunities in there. You've got cleanup you can do. You guys can do all kind of things from the athletic point of view that starts to build up your social media credibility. And social media, because it is worldwide, it's not just local, what will happen is if you're doing it right, you'll start to get some attraction from other people. And here's the big thing. Always use your personality. We've got these big personalities in the world, and we've got other people. I'm a very low-key person, but I'm here on YouTube, and believe me, I get a lot of ridicule for how I do my videos. There's no action going on, but I also get a lot of love for it too, because I'm just trying to give. I want to give back, and you want to do the same thing. Be sincere, be authentic, and it will work out for you. Now, your goal is to get people connected with you, and it could just be your local people, right? Maybe you don't get a big following nationwide or worldwide. That's fine. Don't worry about it. But when you go to the time and you put in your application and you're trying to get that athletic scholarship, the colleges are going to start looking to see who your following is, because once you go to that school, your followers are coming with you. And now who's going to buy some of that gear? Who's going to come to the game if you stay local? Or if you go across the country, you're going to build up some new college following, because you're going to go there and be a star too, right? So you're going to have your college following now, because they're going to know you from there, and you've already got something going on. And so they're just going to join in with your other following. And then when you leave college, hopefully you can take advantage of all of that hard work you did from junior high to high school to your college years, and maybe you keep moving forward and you've got a little side business. If you decide to use your degree, go get a job, then you have this side thing that you can do, and maybe you can do something from that. You're basically becoming a brand, you're becoming entrepreneurial, and you're thinking past the next few years. That's what we're all about at AthleticSOS. I want you guys to outthink the competition, the people that didn't use AthleticSOS, that's not an insider with us. And so that's what's going to be going on. And the reason all of this is going to be important is because of worldwide turmoil right now, right? So what has been happening in the past few years is a lot of the major colleges, especially at the D1 level, but even the D2, D3, they were bringing athletes in from other countries, because for the very reason I just talked about before. If you get someone from, I think China was #1, and then South Korea was #2, and then they had kids coming from Europe, and you bring them in, guess who's coming with them? Guess who's promoting them? The governments over there are actually promoting these kids, because they want to show, first of all, the other countries want to show they can compete at the highest level with our college kids over here. So they get pride in that. But also they have a following that's coming with them, and some of those other kids that want to come over want to go to the schools where their high school heroes went to, right? The people that they've been following are coming to. Well, because of the world turmoil, everything that's going on, you guys can look up what's going on in the world. I'm not going to get into that right now. But the idea is that some of those kids aren't coming over. Some of those governments are saying, hey, you know what, just stay over here. And so what the colleges over here are saying is, okay, why don't we go do that with our own kids? But our kids don't do that social media following from a positive standpoint. They're not bringing people in a positive way. Yes, our kids are on social media, but it's more fun and giggles, right? But we want you to be more meaningful in how you put together your social media thing. So to not go too far into all of this stuff, my prediction is that your social media following, your social media scores are going to be just as important. It's not going to be more important, I don't think. I don't think we'll get to that point. It's going to be just as important for you if you both equal. The two athletes are exactly the same. Everything's going just fine. The one with the higher social media following is going to get that scholarship position. And I want our people, for AthleticSOS, in position to get those positions. So think about it. Get ready to get moving. And if you're going to do it the right way. Do it the AthleticSOS way, and give. I can't say that anymore. Okay, so down below, again, I'll give you the code. I'll give you the instructions. You can use our software at absolutely no cost. And I know you guys are taking heed of this now, because we're growing like crazy. This is amazing to me, and I'm very thrilled about it. But I want to make sure we're all ahead of the game always. So, as usual, best of luck to you guys in all your endeavors for the future and for right now. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.